Hi, I'm Carl, and welcome to Adventures in Camping. Today we're going to be doing something with the Rokon. I've done some more modifications to it, and I finished some modifications, and I'm also going to take you for a ride. Stick with me, and we'll get right to it. Oh, by the way, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you know when I put out a new video, and you're welcome to share these videos.
So what makes a Rokon so special, and why is it pertinent to bushcraft, survival, and the outdoors, or working with youth, or possibly hunting and fishing? Well, it gets into areas that a four-wheeler won't. You can take it up trails that may only be suited for walking. These are awesome vehicles, and it's worth a try. Take a look, and I'll show you what I've done. The other nice thing about the Rokon is it can be carried on the back of a vehicle on a wheel-free carrier, so you don't have to have a trailer in order to move the thing around. Now the Rokon is not fast. Top speed on the newer ones is about 35 miles an hour. The older ones about 25. But this is not intended for speed. The purpose of the Rokon is to go where the roads don't go, and it does. It has a small engine, but because of the small engine, it has great fuel economy. 6 hours for tank, at least that's what Rokon International says. You see that log? We're going to come right back to that. The beauty of the Rokon is a mountain goat on wheels. It will climb that dude, and I'm going to show you here in a minute what it can do.
Well, as you see on the Rokon, I've added a backpack. I believe this is a Swiss Army backpack, and the reason I've used it is because it has a rubberized outside. So if I want to go out into the woods in it and have gear, I don't have to worry about things getting wet and muddy. This, it flips up, and the backpack straps hook onto it here. And if I need to take it off, all I have to do is just pull that pin and it's gone. So when I put my backpack on, the backpack and this frame that I built is designed so that all I have to do is hook that in there like that. Same way with this one. Okay. And then the straps come through like this. This flips up, and I just run the straps over these two hooks. There we go. So now my backpack isn't going to go anywhere. Now right here, since this bike was what I've fondly called a basket case, I had a problem where fuel was leaking into the engine. I found out it was the original fuel shutoff valve. So I cheated. I went to Ace Hardware and got a fitting that they use for ice machines. It has a nipple on it, and then I went to the hardware store and bought a cut-off valve for a regular lawnmower. And then I bought the hose and put the hose on. So that's a good quick fix. I want to replace this with a metal gas tank, and it should come with the valve because my yellow one did. So this is a just in case for right now. So now right here behind the seat down on the rear fender well is my battery. This bike did not come with a battery, so I had to fabricate all of this, and a friend of mine did some wiring for me so that I can have a battery, but I can still run it without one. So last time I showed this, I didn't have this all wired up. So now it is. So see, I can open this up and open this up. And you see this one here is for a cigarette lighter type of an outlet. And this has a USB outlet on it. And when I turn the power on, that tells me how many volts I've got in the battery. Right now I'm at 12.9. and I can see where my voltage is through the waterproof cap. Then there's this. This is the light switch. So here are the lights that are on the bike. Okay? These are fog lights. I got them on sale at Tractor Supply and mounted 3 of them, and I have one pointed straight, one pointed to my right, and the other one pointed to my left.
These are so much better than that stock headlight that it came with, but it was a 1997 headlight, so I guess that makes sense.
Now this is my chainsaw scabbard, so if I need to take a chainsaw with me, I can put a chainsaw in here, and I just run these bungees over the top of it, and that keeps it sitting in the scabbard fine. One thing that I prefer it on the back like I have on the yellow one, but because of what's on the back I really can't do that. But it does fine this way. It's a little unwieldy, so I have to be careful. Okay, this is my guard that I made, and this is one of those clutch brakes for the transmission. It works great. So this is even easier. This just has this strap, and off it comes. Put it back on, set it in place, run my strap through here. Not going anywhere.
We're coming up to that aforementioned log, and there it is. It's blocking our path. So what do? We go over that dude. I have to put it in low gear. Once I put it down into first, then the Rokon will just climb right over it. Once it pulls itself up over, once you're on the log, it slides across and the rear wheel pulls it over. The frame is designed to protect the engine and the transmission, but you see the ruts that thing dug in order to get over it. While you're looking at the back of the Rokon, you will see that there's a straight solid bar underneath the tail light going down to the tow bar. You need that if you're going to tow a trailer. Rokons are pretty simple, don't require very many tools, but it's handy to have extra parts and tools with you just in case, especially if you're out in the wilderness away from help.
Well, in the last video that I made concerning the basket case, I asked for suggestions for a new name for it other than the basket case. So we can keep it as the basket case, or ZombieCon, or Phoenix. So let me know what you think. Give me some votes. Let me know on the video in the comments what you think and what you think the name should be. And whatever the largest number is of comments, whatever name you choose is what I'm going to name it. So it's in your hands now. Remember, be ready or be a victim to circumstances. Y'all come back now, you hear? And check out the videos that I'm posting. I'm going to have some videos for the Rokon and some other videos that you might enjoy.